Hello and welcome back to another video. Today here again on Gran Turismo 7. It's been a little while, but I'm here to take a very first look at update 1.48, which yes has been out a little while by now, but I still wanted to come in and check out the new vehicles. Unfortunately though, I'm so late to check out this update that 4 of the 5 cars are no longer available. The NSX GT500 car was in Legend Cars, but is now completely vanished, there's no sign of it, and the 3 vehicles from the used car dealership, the Civic SIR2, the Skyline GTSR, and the Volvo V40 SE Estate are all sold out, which is a shame because I have quite a lot of credits and they're quite cheap. But anyway, those are 3 of the 5 vehicles from the update. There's obviously the NSX from the legendary dealership. This Volvo is actually probably my favourite, so I'm slightly disappointed not to be looking at that. There is, though, another Volvo. As well as all of this, there's some new events in the campaign and a few other bits, including, of course, another extra menu. This one for racers of the Japanese GT, which includes that new NSX that I couldn't get, a Skyline, and Supra. Anyway, the one car we can still get is the newer Volvo V40, which is over at Brand Central. If we head over to Europe and all the way down to Sweden, new country and new manufacturer in the game, we then find the V40 T5 R design, which is available for 40,000 credits and in 7 colours, including Rebel Blue. There's not really any point looking at the others, because that's what I'm going to choose, but there is also Passion Red, Caspian Blue, Black, Grey, Silver, and White. So let's purchase it in this colour. So I still think of the Volvo V40 as a relatively new model from Volvo, but apparently it was first revealed 12 years ago to replace 3 different outgoing Volvo models at the same time, the S40, the V50 and the C30. Like a lot of Volvos, it's fitted with an inline-5 engine, this one turbocharged and producing 210 horsepower, which apparently shares a lot of bits from a Ford platform, given Volvo was owned by Ford at the time. And Gran Turismo being Gran Turismo, we can wide-body a Volvo. How brilliant is that? And, compared to a lot of wide-bodies, it's relatively cheap. So putting a wide-body on the car did mean I had to change the wheels so that we could make them fill those arches a bit more and make the tyres wider. So of course I've gone for some Volk TE37s. I actually think the white wheels look really good against the blue. Anyway, let's look at the custom parts. We have 1 front splitter, so that's an easy decision. 1 side skirt, so that's quite an easy decision. 1 diffuser, which just makes it carbon fibre. And 2 spoilers. So let's go for the second one of those. I probably won't put the bonnet pins on, but the normal Type A and Type B are available. And you can fit a tow hook. I will also make the lights super cool and remove the front plate so that we have Type B rear only. So I did take a quick look at paint colours, but I decided in the end I quite liked the Rebel Blue. So I headed to the upgrade shop where basically I've fitted every power upgrade I can. I've left weight standard because I kind of like to imagine it's still a fully usable car. But sadly we couldn't get power quite up to 500 horsepower, even with a big turbo applied and anti-lag. I did also do the brakes and the suspension, so it now sits a lot better as well. It was kind of looking a bit high up, particularly with all of the front splitter, side skirts, diffuser and wing. It didn't kind of work with it looking like it was, well, a 4x4. But now look at it. So as usual with Gran Turismo, I've made it so it's not really eligible for anything. So let's just go and have a bit of fun. That is madness. Oh, it's only got 1 exhaust now. It did have I can see where the other pipe was. I was wondering why there was only backfires from that side, but yeah. It sounds incredible though, even without the anti-lag part. It sounds so good in the tunnel. The flames are just stupid. I actually really like how this has ended up. It's a bit of an odd look, particularly on a Volvo, to be wide-bodied and sort of modified like this, but I kind of love it. How much flames do you want? Yes. And that is going to do it for today's video here on Gran Turismo 7, taking a very first look at update 1.48 and the Volvo V40. I am slightly annoyed that I missed all of the other vehicles from the update. The Honda would inevitably have been ridiculously expensive, the NSX that is, but the other Honda and the two other cars in the used car dealer I could have quite easily hopped on and bought, at least, so that I could have taken a look at those today as well. The Volvo V40 was okay stock, but quite slow to be honest, and with upgrades I of course went over the top and went a bit mad with it, and now it's not eligible for anything, but I actually really like how this thing has turned out, even if it's not very Volvo-ish anymore. As ever though, do let me know your thoughts on this update and the cars that came with it. But for today's video, that is going to be all, so thank you very much for watching, and I will be back with the next one very soon.